Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love reading for Sagittarius. This is going to be for the end of the month of November. Okay, so let's get into it. Leo's is pretty extreme. Leo's is like an eye opener, honestly. Okay, so look at that. I was just thinking about this too. I was just thinking about this. This person could be Dominican, okay, or just Hispanic, but okay, so what I was thinking about like something that happened to me, right? So I was thinking about like how I lost something. So basically, I'm just keep it real. You know, I've been losing subscribers. I've been like losing like maybe like about 4 or 5 subscribers, and I think it's because I was talking about how I was like, oh, you know, make a long story short, I was like, oh, you know, I don't like when people like have a relationship with their parents and their mama's child here. Like, okay, you can help, but like how much help do you need? Like, are you able to be in a relationship and like not get as much help from your parents? Like, it's okay, you get help here and there, but it's like you should have never moved out, or you should have never like did something basically. But you're getting a little too help. Like, you keep going back to your parent a little too much. It's not even for documents. It's not even like for like information. It's like all the time. And it's like, you know what, you might as well just like, have your mom or your dad live in the room with you or live in the house with you or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? You can clearly go on the internet and stuff like that. And I think people don't like that. They don't like that I said that. But I'm like, honestly, it's true. And I also got a message that these people don't have any money. And honestly, like common sense, like you don't have any money. You know what I'm saying? Like you as yourself, like to as an independent, you don't have any resources, you don't have any money, so that's why you go to somebody else. I don't think my intuition had to like tell me that, but I just didn't put that together. I just had a feeling that was like, oh, that's what it came. That's what that means. It doesn't mean that entirely, but it does fall into those lines. Um, I'm getting like, with the Ace of Swords here, the Ace of Swords, it is a confirmation, like that is the truth, that's Archangel Michael. So there could be some truth about like how, something happened to you or something happened to this person here, and the truth is coming out that you are not ready to be, you guys, this person's not ready for you, basically. So I felt like, like my ex-boyfriend, he wasn't like a mama's boy, but he didn't go to his mom for every little thing. There was a lot of secrecy. I'm never gonna share his, I mean, I'm not gonna say never, because I feel like when you say never you jinx yourself, but I'm not gonna share his business or anything like that. I mean, obviously everything that I say about my ex-boyfriend's family, whatever, I was present. Okay. Yeah, so it's just that like he would go to her for jobs, and it was just like, oh, once you do this, once you do that, and I'm like, you need a lot of help. For me at that time, I didn't think of anything like that. Like, and again, I'm coming from a background where it's like I was living with, I at the time I was living with my mom, and I was pretty like, like she just kind of fed me. She just stopped feeding me too. Like I just started doing everything myself. The only thing I wasn't doing was, the financial department, and then I started doing the financial department and stuff like that. So I pretty much wasn't like, I wouldn't say I was a mama's girl, but I definitely was raised to like, okay, you're being cut off because you are at this age. You know what I'm saying? You are, you have this wisdom now. You don't need my help anymore. Him is a little different. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand like why these things are like, happening. I know they say men is like, they learn slowly, but honestly, like, just coming from a background where I have like a brother, and I'm around this one, I'm like, it's really not, I don't believe it, because it's like, honestly, you give them a lot of privileges. You don't, like, you just keep, you program them, or you say in your hair, oh, you're a boy, or I always wanted a boy, so you bring a lot of attention. But it's like, understand, like, responsibilities as well. Like, you still have two brains, right? Like, it's just like a background. And also, like, yeah, they have a lot of energies, but like, just energies. They have a lot of energy, but like, just do things to bring forward that responsibilities like a woman. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't like, there's a lot of excuses and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely okay. But it's just, for me, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. People are like, oh, we have to do, we have to do. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I get that. But it's like, you creating this child was for you to have a step up, you know what I'm saying? So basically, the child is a piece of shit, and now that you have a step up, you don't want to take care of the child. Now the child wants to go do his thing, and now you want to like say, oh no, don't do this for your own benefit. Again, that's okay, but it's like, when the child actually wants to go do things and they have their own brain for themselves, then what do? You're going right back to square one. You know what I'm saying? So what's the whole point? And on top of that, you don't feel like a piece of shit that you just created the child for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, did a part of you wanted something like that? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, did you? Because I'm like, is this so? Anyways, 8 minutes in, you guys can like skip this. Okay, we have the sun card here popping out. It came out in reverse, but it looks upright. So I'm gonna just flip that whole thing. Okay. Um, So let's see. So the Ace of Swords, this is the truth. Okay? The truth is coming out. This person's definitely gonna contact you, call you, an air sign, Libra, on Aquarius towards the end of the month. They found out something about you, about this connection, and they're like, oh, this is green. This is green, you know? This could be about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a Queen of Swords. I mean, not a Queen of Swords, and Queen of Pentacles. You could be the Queen of Pentacles. So there's something about like, you are the truth. The Queen of Pentacles is right next to the Empress. Okay, so this person, they definitely want to work with you towards the end of the month. They have a blueprint. They have a plan. Okay, they have a plan, and they're gonna talk to you with the Eight of Wands here. They were going back and forth on whether they should like do something with you in this connection, but you're very independent. This person is also going through a situation where people don't like the idea of this person working with you or talking to you here. They are playing mind games with these individuals, or they're playing mind games with you, or they're trying to hide the truth about what's going on with you, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Okay, we do have the Hierophant as well, and we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant definitely talks about like institutions. It definitely somebody who wants to be traditional. They want to take something serious here. I feel like this person is kind of giving off the vibes to other people that no, I do like this person, but they're trying to tell people like, oh no, I don't. Like, they're playing games. It's like, no, I don't. Like, that's not what it is. It's not their yada yada yada. And in actuality, they do. Like, want to have something serious here. And these people are like, really, like, and these people are still till this day are like a little confused. They still have inner conflict. Yeah, we have the Seven of Swords. Like, this person is definitely lying to you, but when they do get you alone, this person's like, hey, would you like to invest in my opportunity? Like, are you I don't like this because this is one of them situations where it's like you in a relationship and somebody arguing with you, at home, but then they got a side chick or a side dude, they like extra nice. That's like the ex-boyfriend and ex-best friend situation. It's like he's sitting over here arguing with me. Oh, I'm like, are you going back to the job because you want to see her? Hell yeah. He didn't say a lot, but he's like, no, what are you talking about? This and that and third. I'm like, that nigga sound like he was lying off his ass. Bro. Then, oh, extra nice. Oh, I don't know, demeanor. Oh, I'm very stiff. Like, he fucking like Mr. Darcy. Like, oh my fucking god, bro. Like, Elizabeth Bennet, Mr. Darcy. Like, oh my fucking god, bro. I'm like, bro, I can't deal with this shit, bro. People who do that shit, bro, to this day, I'm like, oh man. Swear to this day, but like, we don't like each other. We don't like each other. Oh my god. Oh, I don't like her. I don't like him. I'm like, bro, you doing a lot. Like, you keep saying you don't like her, but you doing all this shit, bro. I think you in denial with your fucking feelings. So it's like me being involved with his brother and be like, oh, I don't like him, but I'm always calling him. I'm always texting him. I'm always talking about him. I go back to his job. I always do this. I always that. He wasn't doing all that. He was just trying to cover this shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't like it. But But man, he defend that bitch to the day he died. I swear to God. Oh, I don't see that. He was like, oh, she remind me of my mom, all this and that and third, yada yada yada. I was like, I don't know, honey. I was like, I just know that this chickadee right here, this girl don't feel insecure like that, man. And I'm like, I never felt like that before, honey. So I know the bitch is doing something to me. So I was like, I'm not insecure. I am not like, it's like, when you try to make somebody cry, it's something like that, bro. I said this day, bro, I had to cut that chick off. I was like, man, I can't do that shit, bro, for real. She sound like that girl. She sound like that girl, you know, treat me how to treat me, baby. You know, I do right. Oh, her sister. You sound like Hallie. You know what I'm saying? She sound exactly like that. Yo. I was like, I've never been insecure like that in my life, bro. Like, that was different, honey. I was like, this bitch is doing something to me, honey. I swear to God. And I admit, I even said, I swear to God, they'll tell you too, because I said right in front of their face, I said, oh, I'm feeling a little jealous, feeling a little low, like a little for envious and all that shit, bro. I was like, oh, I think it's because, y'all work together and some shit like that. No, no cap, bro. I told that shit. Somebody, like, looking at me, they was like, why would you say that? Like, why you not? I'm like, because I'm honest. I'm keeping it real. Like, nigga, I'm not jealous. I'm not envious. I'm not, like, I don't do that shit, bro. I'm good. Like, because you got to know yourself. When you like that, when you jealous, when you envious, you don't know yourself. It's like, you want, like, you don't understand, like, that person has that physically, but you already have that. You know what I'm saying? You just got to match your energy. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's like, when somebody's like trying to, and I admit, like, I was feeling some type of way throughout the whole situation. Even when I hang out with the chick, bro, I'm like, okay, all right, let me be myself, like, okay, like, I was like, I wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? They working and getting money, but I was still getting money too. So I was like, okay, like, then my man's is coming around, tickling the bitch and everything. I'm like, yo, I'm not seeing what's going on, bro. Them niggas is obvious. I talked to everybody when I was in college and all that shit, bro. They like, I don't know. I think she just likes you and him. I don't know. I feel like them niggas are trying to be extra nice to me. They're like, oh my God, it's fucking obvious that nigga is feeling that bitch. And I knew that nigga was racist. Or I knew that nigga like white girls, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because his family white. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, oh. Everybody was happy, but that shit was funny. I was like, I ain't never felt that way before. He was like, I feel like she reminds me of my mom, this and that and third. He's like, oh, I feel like she needs help, this and that and third, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, really? I'm like, I was like, and every time I went out with him, I'm like, all right, can we are we okay? Because it's like, you always thinking of, I feel like it's not just me and her. It's not just me and you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you wonder and thinking about, it's like me thinking about his damn brother or his cousin. I swear to God to this day, I think like this cousin thing was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that dude, bro. I told you guys, right? I was like, oh, you know, I feel like I'm in like like, the people that I was messing with in my past, you guys know I'm real. I'll just keep it real with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all like that too. It's just like, cause I'm trying to tell y'all guys, like, for real, like, over here, like, nobody got time for that. Like, it's success, honey. You never know. You may die tomorrow. I'd rather go out and be honest with myself, but be humble about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, after the dude, I felt like I met people like his cousin, but I'm like, I don't like that shit. And I be giving them a look like, bro, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, be yourself, bro, because I be getting turned off. Like, the person that I'm with, I be like, don't just stop. I be giving the look like, motherfucker, like, don't even do it, because I don't. It's just like, because I don't believe, like, when you're in a relationship, I don't believe in cheating. I don't believe in cheating. Like, what are you cheating for? You're dealing with something. You're not done. You're not healed. You need to go deal with that. You need to go back to your mom's house, your dad's house, your grandparent house, or something like that. Anywho's, felt like that was for somebody. Sagis, I feel like I just keep doing it for you guys, because Some people be doing like people be living in people's house. I mean, I was just dealing with an ex best friend, ex boyfriend. Imagine people like being in a house with their mother, and they son they live with their mother. You know what I'm saying? Their wife is there with the kids, and the wife be getting tight because they like, yo, oh my gosh, like why you keep going to your mother? It's because they be like, oh, because that's my mom. All right, that's your mom, but you got a whole wife, honey. You got a whole younger thing over here. Like I need to be vitalized too, even though I'm young. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not being rude. It's just like, mom, you're there. You're always going to be there. But it's like, come on. Like, I love you, but, if my mom was living with me, I'd be like, listen, I love you, but you got a whole room. You got a whole this. And then you want to hang out with us? Let's hang out. It's like a kid, and I don't mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so I can't wait till I get there. But I feel like the universe is just saying, like, just take your time, honey, because But we're gonna use my cards. We're gonna use my cards here. All right. So this person, like I said, they're doing what they're doing to these people, right? They're making it seem like, oh, I'm not really into her. I'm not really into him. Like, oh, I don't really want to work with him or work with her, but they really do. Okay. They're just coming to you to the end of the month here to, you know, I don't know, because you doing something here. You're kind of occupied here with the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles here. Like, you guys are one pentacle away from, like, having this legacy, for having this, situation here with the Hierophant. And this person's like, I want to be a part of that. Okay, with the four. So this person is definitely looking at you as a form of stability. They definitely want to share the news. Like, when they eventually get with you, they want to share the news to everybody. Okay, and they definitely are throwing shade at somebody. They're throwing shade at, I guess, the people who don't want stability. Okay, but they know that the place that you guys are going to go to, it's very relaxing here. It builds a lot of creativity here. It brings more information, and yeah, it brings more information about family. Okay, so it's like, who wouldn't want to do this? Okay, but I just think that it's just where they want to go in life. Like, they're ready to basically like settle down. This time definitely sounds like settling down, you know. They're not selfish. They do want to share you with everybody. So it's the end of the month. I just think that the people that they're with, like, they are not ready for that. And this person's like throwing shade at that. They're like, I'm throwing shade at you. This is why I'm not telling you everything. Because you're going to say something, and you're gonna say something, you're gonna do something, and it's like that's not in alignment with you, in alignment with me. So I'd rather just play mind games and do all this extra stuff before like I openly come out about what I want to do with Saggies, or this towards Virgo Capricorn, or this Taurus here, okay, or this Libra Gemini Aquarius here, because I know you guys are not in this building like a family or getting married or having a house situation here. Y'all all about like playing mind games here and winning or losing, or just having your opinion and that's it. And then also having your opinion and then starting shit up here, or like going around playing a telephone game. So this person's like, nah, I'm not doing that. Overall energy is all about like expanding, one's mindset here. This person has went through a spiritual awakening with the Ace of Swords being the first card. It's like just the beginning message that I was talking about. I was like, oh, remember with the Ace of Swords, I was with the Ace of Swords here, um, with the Ace of Swords, remember I was saying like, oh, my subscribers went down, but it's like they don't like what I had to say, and I'm like, honestly, that's not my problem, but I feel bad that you're in a situation like that, you know what I'm saying? But don't feel, I shouldn't feel bad, because like you're there for a reason. You do need help. I mean, like, what's the point? If you're envious and jealous, you're envious and jealous, and now go work on yourself. And I bet you when you do go work on yourself, I bet you'll be having something better than what that person has, you know what I'm saying? And if not that, and that just shows you like your vibration, you're getting jealous or envious of somebody else when your vibration is higher than that. You like, it's kind of like that thing where it's like, okay, let God give, like, if Jesus is telling you, let me take that small teddy bear, because what's behind my back is even a bigger teddy bear. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, when I saw that picture and I was going through that situation with my ex-boyfriend, I was really not trying to let go. You know what I'm saying? Because of my stability. You know what I'm saying? And when I saw that, and being that where I'm at right now, I'm like, that big ass teddy bear, who would have known? Yeah, I'm just saying, who would have known, bro? Because I'm like, what the fuck? But it's just, that was very touching to me. But anyways, that is all that I have for you guys here. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, to share. Look in the description box below. Follow my Instagram, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.